No, I'm not muted. I was waiting for people to pop up in chat. I was hoping to get some PvP in because I'm trying to prove that this headbutt can be useful, but like PT's got to change it. I looked at PT Rex's stats, and this turn headbutt move does 50 damage. The thing is, you can only really use it when you're turning left, because like if you try to use it when you're turning right, that's what happens. It's trash. I mean, that's not good. But if you use it when you're turning left, no, I'm fine with it being a shove. They just need to polish it a little bit. And what it does is it inflicts a debuff that lowers bone break heal. So I could just run this. What if I look directly behind me? Okay, it just goes left. Okay, I think the best way to use it is just by turning left. I'm surprised the skeleton Rex is stuck around. I figured they would have got rid of it by now. I don't mind it in the tail slot. I think it's just Rex needs some reorganization. It needs better damage. It needs a separate slot for its clamp. Like, there's a lot that Rex needs. PT Rex needs some help. More so than Vanilla Rex. Vanilla Rex has a few problems, but I will say that Vanilla Rex is definitely in a better spot. Also, watch me die. Oh, I've respawned instantly. Yeah, see, I didn't even hit him. You gotta use it when you're turning left. I don't have anything that does knockback, so I can't cancel that. Are we serious? Like, look how many bites it's taking to damage the fairy. It's BS. That's a great idea, Bars. While you're getting attacked, continue to attack other players. It's a really great idea. Not even sure what the Trike's plan there was. Yeah. Can I accept duel? I'll accept the duel here in a sec. Just having to deal with some people. NOU. Okay, we do. What do we do? Oh, you're the Theory from earlier. I love when the 6-ton Therizinosaurus is able to jump around like Bugs Bunny. It's totally fair. Yeah, that's so fair and balanced. And it gets a block attack, because that's so fair. That's so fair and balanced, y'all. Yeah, there's really not much you can do against a Theory. They just jump around 24/7, and you're just dead. I don't even know why I'm trying to use a Fracture build. It sucks. Here. I'll try it again with a damage build. Yeah, I don't know why. Why are we giving the 6-ton animal lunge abilities? It's stupid. And it makes no sense. And Theory doesn't even do bleed anymore. It's so stupid. Theory should be more bleed orientated, while Duck is the damage dealer. But no. We need Theory to run circles around T-Rex. Theory's main attack should be a claw attack, not a lunge. It's stupid. I really don't like Theory TLC. Which, sometime soon, you guys are going to be seeing a video where I cover the whole mods issue. Like, the issue with the modding community and everything, with everybody being super toxic. I'm making a video on it, and it's coming out soon. Boy, I sure do love Mega Packs. He refused to fight me until his buddy showed up. Bone break your buddy. Bone break your buddy. How? Holy lag. Nice. W Aloe. Yeah, it's stupid to have Theory built like that. Theory TLC was awful. Like, I don't know why everybody thought that they were going to make Theory more balanced with its TLC, because clearly not. There's going to be a portion of that video dedicated to constructive criticism of mods, and PT is going to get a lot. They're going to get a lot of constructive criticism. Specifically on how they treat T-Rex in comparison to their Giga and their Theory. Because there is some blatant favoritism there. Nah, come on, Titan. If you want to fight, I'll fight. Just come fight me without all 7 of your buddies. Holy lag spike. What's the... Oh my god, look at the ping. Holy lag spike. Is there anybody else that wants to do a duel? I don't care if it's everyone's favorite. It's constructive criticism. I'm allowed to voice my opinions. I'm allowed to do that. Just like everyone else is. If people can trash on DB, I can trash on PT. It's only fair. Now, I'm not going to insult the mod devs or anything, like a lot of people are doing on Discord and everything. I'm going to give them constructive criticism and point out BS when I see it. That's all I'm going to do. And if anybody's got a problem with it, it's whatever. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But if people are going to get so upset over an opinion that they have to be, like, that intolerant over it. Like, no, you disagree with me, die! Rah! Like... Dang it, I'll switch into a clamp so I could go kill the baby Spino. Well, I'm gonna make a video about it. It's gonna be in the video, there's gonna be constructive criticism. I'm gonna talk about how they need to nerf their Giga. Either that or buff their T-Rex. Because their Giga still does 60 damage, by the way. They never nerfed it. Its base bite does 60 damage. Its charge bite does 100. They made it faster, which helps deal with the turn radius, I guess. Makes the turn radius worse, but at the end of the day, you know. This guy in chat says, I wonder why no one plays Yudi. It's because it stinks! Half the roster just bleeds, so it makes your heal calls completely useless. No. Don't interfere. Don't interfere with people. You keep running, Aloe. The bite. Now, Giga's bite does 60, and then PT Rex's bite also does 60. PT Giga and PT Rex have the same base damage. I don't care if PT Rex has a lone hunter, it doesn't matter. It's still BS. T-Rex should do more base damage than Giga. Actually, while I'm here, while I'm waiting for people to join, I'm gonna go on Game Servers Hub and I'm gonna look at Theory stats because I haven't done that yet. Mod Dinos PT. Scroll down a little further. Bleed Giga with yeah, Bleed Giga is good, but it still does an absurd amount of damage. Okay, its combat weight is 5,000, so it weighs 500 less than Rex and Giga. Has the same health as them. Then let me see. Go down to the abilities. There we go, abilities. Because Theory's busted. That's why people don't like Theory. It's really broken. Let me see. Lunge does 80. Yeah, it's spammable. You can spam 80 damage constantly, which is more than any other Apex. They nerf Rex to balance? They toned down Rex too much. T-Rex should be doing more damage. It is OP, dude. It's 80 damage that it can lunge around and spam constantly, and it's fast and agile. 10-second cooldown. I'm pretty sure you can reset that cooldown with another ability. If you land another ability, some sort of claw attack or something. Orca was telling me about it. You can reset that cooldown. T-Rex used to be 80. Yeah, because it's a T-Rex. It should be doing a lot of damage. And Giga was like 65. It's still spammable, though. And it's a lunge attack, too. And dodging also gives it a buff, yep. Theory's really ridiculous. Well, people are asking me about... Do I replace OG Rex with DB Rex when it comes out? I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know much about DB Rex. I'd have to play test it first. I don't know. Yeah. Just Rex gets nerfed into the ground, and then Theory gets to run around like Speedy Gonzalez. Yeah, back dodge is a 3-second cooldown. The animal weighs 6 tons. Lunge movement strength, 800. Lunge attack damage. Oh, no. You were wrong. Lunge attack does 100 damage, by the way. Lunge attack cooldown, 10 seconds. Lunge attack bleed, none. Lunge attack cost, 5. It costs less stamina and does more damage to do Theory's lunge than for a T-Rex to do its charge bite. That's dumb. No, Pot Rex, not PT-Rex. PT-Rex charge bite does more damage, but it still costs more stamina. Claw attack damage is 70, which is more than T-Rex and Giga. Charge claw attack damage is 120, which is nearly a T-Rex charge bite. Block activation cost, also less than the ult abilities on T-Rex and Giga. Also has reflect damage, which is 7 with the quills, which isn't that bad. Yep. At least the block cooldown's on 5. I think they just need to rebalance Theory. Block eats stam like crazy, though. Are you sure? Because I looked at it. It's only a 5 stamina cost. It costs more stamina for a T-Rex or a Giga to use their charge bites, or well, Ripping Bite on Giga doesn't cost any stamina. Neither does Rend. It's just Rex that has another bite that costs stamina. It's activation cost. Oh, like the drain is... Okay, you mean the drain on it. Then there's bars just being better than everything. Another skeleton T-Rex. There can only be one. What are you doing? I don't know why he didn't fight back. I'll watch the EO attack me. Never mind, he's attacking the Yudi. Oh, hi, Dino Knight. I know who this Kark is. I'm getting jumped by everybody today. Oh, the Rex killed me. Are you live so early? Because I had a snow day. Yeah, see? Dino Knight. Dino Knight's on the server. Can't get around him. His precise movement's too good. Stream Sniper Knight. Yeah. Dino Knight and his goons are here to stream snipe. Yep. It's not a rare Goon Knight encounter. He just hop on the server. He's gonna 3 call. I recognize all of his skins. That's the Giga skin he uses. That was the Kark skin that he uses. What's up, Isaac? Alright. Yeah, PT Rex precise movement is very good. GG's. No, I was just standing still on precise turning. GG's. The PT Rex precise turning has just always been good. Although its like turning radius isn't as good as Pot Rex's. It's very wide. That's why you don't want to get in a turning battle like a turning battle with like a Kark or a Spino or something like that. Well, you can probably do it with a Spino if you use your precise movement correctly. But Kark and Giga are definitely going to beat you with that. Yeah, PT Rex precise movement is always very good. Yeah, honestly, I would argue that Tyrannotitan is more fun than Giga. DB Kark doesn't turn better? Yes, it does. DB Kark does turn better. Have you not seen how good Kark's turning is? It's so good. It's insanely good turning. Rex. You test it! Dude, I haven't played Apex Killers in a while. I don't know what you're talking about. I've been on Crimson. I just don't play Apex Killers anymore. I'm not gonna use my buff claw to be fair. UD turn is pretty good though. There's really not much I can do to get him off me. Look, my turning is good, but it isn't that good. Got him. Hey, GG's. Probably the best UD I've ever fought. Did UD get a turning buff? Because, like, I don't remember UD's turning being that good. That's some crazy wow, I can't even talk. UD turning. Does my tail attack, the knockback one, does that do a lot of damage? Because I'm pretty sure it's still on 5 for the lash. Unless they changed it to 15 after the Apex updates. I tried to use the kick, but he didn't get close enough to my behind to do that. I was only able to use the tail. It does a little. I'd imagine it's amplified with the combat weight difference, but considering that every Apex has been watered down with their combat weights for some reason. It's probably some officials players were complaining they couldn't kill a T-Rex with their Latin. Oh yeah, I can do the damage command. GG's. I don't know if you noticed, but I did like a. On my screen, it looked like I hit the back of your pelvis. It was close, but like what I did was I did like a drag bite thing, like people do on Kark. I did like a drag with the crushing bite. That might have messed with the hitbox. Yeah, Rex's bite hitboxes are funky. I hope they fix them soon. Because on it, like PT Rex doesn't have it as bad, but like, dude, Pot Rex and Spino hitboxes, my god, they are terrible. They are so bad. It might just been a funny crushing bite hitbox. Dinosuchus. Ooh. This should be interesting. This should be interesting. Do I run... What? Bruh. That... Wait, did that even... Oh, okay, it did fresh you. It just doesn't make the snapping sound. The frick? I'm thinking for the Dino, we run a charge bite build. That's what I'm thinking. Because Dino still does a lot of damage. I don't know the exact damage numbers on Dino. Let me look at it. I just know it's combat weight and everything. It has the same combat weight, but more health than PT Rex. And maybe more damage, but I think PT Rex does more damage with its damage buffs. I could be wrong. Let me look. KTO Dino, here we go. Let's go all the way down. Bite damage 75. Okay, so it does 15 more damage than T-Rex. And then Bone Snap does 60? Bone Snap does less damage? Why? I don't have a buff call, so this should be interesting. Oh yeah, I'm just dead. Why did my bite go on cooldown when I didn't even use it? Yeah, I didn't have a buff call. GG's. This Dino actually has some good stats. Well, it's kind of hard to tell Red when he's forcing the hitbox into me. Like, honestly, you should do. Because you got to keep the when you're playing Dino, you got to keep your opponent in front of you. And he was using those alt bites. I don't know what else to call them. Because I never remember the name. GG's, even without the buff call, I got him to 28%. Let me see. Lunge. What are those alt bites called? I want to see how much damage they do. Okay, 90-degree bite. Does 80 damage. So yeah, they do more damage than the bite. So they're pretty good. I'm gonna try that again with the buff call this time. Why is my turning so bad now? And my charge bite's delayed. I don't know why my charge bite's delayed. GG's. Oh man. It's a good fight. PT Rex really can't overpower Deinosuchus. Yeah. That's the, like, you've got a good strategy there, keeping up the damage like that, but when the Rex is able to, like, hit you with knockback and get distance, there's not much you can do there. Because I can just use my charge bite and trade. It's a T-Rex doing a charge bite, Dino Knight. Plus, it doesn't do bone break. So it's specifically just for damage. And you're a Dino fighting a T-Rex on land. GG's though. How low did you get me? Like the percentage amount. It's a T-Rex doing a charge bite. I don't know what you're expecting. Of course it's going to do a lot of damage. That was 19%. Ooh. GG's. After this fight, I'm going to switch to Zhu Cheng. I don't know how that hit. That definitely should not have hit you. GG's. Yeah. The first bone break definitely hit. The second one, no. That second one should not have hit me. Yeah. Although Rex does, or Kark does have an outdated hitbox. Its hitbox is a bit funky as well. So that combined with Rex's also kind of funky hitbox, yeah. God, PT Rex's maneuverability is god awful. GG's. God, Yudi's turning is insane. Oh, it's because he's running that one ability. Yeah, Yudi has an ability where when it enters combat, it gets a turn radius boost. Similar to, I think Miragaya and Kentro get one like that. Stop using precise turning. Well, my normal turning isn't that great, so there's not much I can do there. Where to get the stats of the dinosaurs? Oh, just look up Game Server Hub Path of Titans stats, and it'll give you a link on like Google or something like that. Because that's how I got to it. Do Zuchang. Although I can tell Dino Knight's on his Giga, so this is not going to be a fair fight at all. Wait. Oh, here it is. One forwards. I can pick up the spider. I didn't know I could do that. Oh, my ambush is ruined. I can't use my ambush. Shoot. Okay, that didn't hit me. Yeah, I can't do anything here. Giga's just too OP. It's arguably stronger than DB Giga. That's the weird part. I can't do anything there. Zuchang turning is terrible. Like, look at my turning radius, bro. Look at this. DB, bro, I looked at the stats, dude. DB Giga's bite is 55. Now, in a straight-up fight between the two, yeah, sure, but DB would be more balanced altogether. It's because of how the two fight. DB Giga kind of fights like a T-Rex with bleed. It's mixed with an acro. While Titan is also just kind of, or Giga's also kind of a T-Rex with bleed. With nothing else really to it, except it has defense abilities. Flesh Graze. Yeah, Flesh Graze probably carries DB Giga though, I will say that. Yeah, Zuchang can't do crap against a good Giga. Giga's just gonna destroy it, because, you know, PT never nerfed its bite damage. Does the same as T-Rex. Yeah, Spino can just beat anything. I think it's just, the Apex balancing altogether is just so all over the place. Yeah, you can't really tell, right, a DB Giga. Although I will say it's not impossible to beat a DB Giga. I've seen Karks do it. Go to Divine Beasts, and then I'm gonna scroll down to Zuchang. I'm gonna look at Zuchang's stats. So its combat weight is 5,300 and has 800 health. So it weighs less than Giga, but has the same health. Zuchang does 60 damage on its base bite. Bone Snap, which I'm assuming is the, yeah, it's the charge bite. Yeah, it does 85 damage. Charged? What do you mean, charge? Zuchang doesn't have a charge. What? Tail attack damage is 15. Crushing bite damage is 40. Back bite damage is 55. Huh. Like, I can't turn around him. This is totally fair. Like, I can't fight him. He just turns so good, has so much defense, and out-damages me. You cannot beat Giga as Zuchang Tyrannus. It's impossible. Physically impossible. Yeah, he was just below half. There's no way you can beat a Giga. Yeah, Nerf PT Giga can give us the Zuchang TLC. Zuchang needs it. Like, it's good, but, like, it needs to be able to fight the other Apexes. Like, both Gigas are pretty busted. Well, I think it's just, like, the Tyrannosaurs, like, everybody freaks out when Zuchang and T-Rex have really high damage because they think it's OP. But they don't take into account basically everything else that has to do with combat. Wait, are you trying to duel me? Is it not working? Hold up, twin, I got you. That work? Fantasy mods. And of course it has better turning than I do. Now don't help me. I don't know why I can't duel you. That's weird. Also, is Zhu Cheng like incapable of doing Bone Break or something? It sure feels like it. Like, Zhu Cheng is good, but it could definitely be better. Oh, hello, duck. How did that hit me? Oh, he was so low. Zhu Cheng should do more damage than Tyranitar. Zhu Cheng and T-Rex should do more consistent damage than Spino, Titan, like all the Carcharodontosaurs. They should do more bite damage. Because they're Tyrannosaurs. That makes sense. But Zhu Cheng should weigh less than T-Rex, but be faster. And the same applies to the Carcharodontosaurs, in whatever order you want. The same combat weight? No, Zhu Cheng's at 5,300. Giga, Spino, and Rex are at 5,500. Oh, shoot, my fault. I'm sure Dino Knight probably finished the job there. Actually, I would be interested to see how a fight between his Acro and my Zucheng would go. I still want to try it. I'm not going to use the Ambusher Hide because I feel like that would probably get me killed. GG's. It's a good fight, though. Acro hurts. Yeah, Acro's turning is really bad. Although, to be fair, both of us probably could have played that better. Alright. Does anybody else want to fight on something? I know Zucheng can probably kill a Spino. Probably probably not gonna be able to kill a T-Rex. Giga, stand no chance. Titan, maybe. Acro, I remember Acro being a really good fight for Zucheng. Like DB Acro. Not Absentia. DB Acro is a really good fight for Zucheng. Because Absentia Acro is in a really bad spot right now. But its stats are basically just turning it into the Dominion Giga. Soro versus Z-Rex? That's actually a good question. I'd assume Zucheng, but Soro does a crap ton of damage and is really fast and maneuverable. This should be interesting. Oh, there we go. I win. GG's. Yeah, Zucheng turning is actually really good. And it's like animations allow it to be able to do that better. Acro Stomp is easily avoidable. Listen to font. Humble. You're okay. If the acro uses the stomp correctly, you're at least gonna get hit by like one or two. I'm also questioning whether or not to keep DB acro or to replace it with Absentia. I'm questioning it. Because I could definitely fix the problems with Absentia acro, but the main reason that I like DB acro is mainly because DB acro is more skeletally accurate. Like I've seen the skeletals for acro and up-to-date estimates and in recent papers and stuff for Acrocanthosaurus, and DB acro is definitely more accurate to those. Wow. GG's. Yeah, DB acro can be fun though. Most of its problems can just be fixed with stat changes. Same with Absentia acro. DB and Kark are better up Brawler, to be honest. I will stand by this. DB Giga has a much better playstyle than PT. Also, for those of you who are in the semi-realism Discord, do you guys like the new setup for the stat changes? I figured it was just easier to organize them like that. That way things didn't get lost. I think I'm gonna do the same thing with the profiles. Actually, nah, I can't do the same with the profiles. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a new group for like a new section or category for channels, and then have individual like channels in there with each of the what's it called, profiles, but they'll be like for different classes. So we'll have one for Titan, one for Oppressor, one for Apex, one for Sub Apex, one for mid tier, one for low tier, and one for small tier. Thank you. I appreciate it. Should we keep Theory as an Apex, or should we snipe his ass and make him a sub-Apex? I do like Acro's new sleep. That looks nice. Oh yeah, I'm gonna redo the profile pictures for all the profiles. I made Spino weigh slightly less, mainly because of all of its armor. It has a crap ton of armor, like a ridiculous amount of armor. Oh, no problem, Isaac. I figured Dimetrodon was unique enough that we could add it. Plus, I kind of like the vibe from Jurassic D semi-realism, where there's a bunch of those little guys running around, bunch of little shits running around the map. Sub-Apex Theory? We're all thinking Sub-Apex Theory? I can make that happen. But if it's going to be a Sub-Apex, how much should it weigh? What I was thinking about doing with Theory is reducing its combat weight to 6,000, so it weighs significantly less than some of the other Apexes, and reducing its health, but buffing the crap out of its damage and bleed. So I just turn it into a glass cannon, kind of like Isle Legacy Theory. $5K is good for Theory. Really? Because the Apex... I don't know. Here, down tonight. 5,800 for Theory? That could work. Also, we are planning on adding Repti's Kark, but I'm going to be balancing as if it's like Mapusaurus or Taurovinator or something like that. Because if I was balancing as Carcharodontosaurus, we would have another Apex Carcharodontosaurid, and we don't need 3. Because Titan and Acro, I think, are enough. Giga will be a temporary thing. Theory's damage is already high enough. Do I have my own server? Not yet, but the server is in the works. We have like the Discord and stuff getting set up. And honestly, I'm pretty proud of it. We're getting new admins all the time. Well, maybe not all the time. Just recently, Fluffy became a profile maker. He's in charge of the aquatics. Geo's in charge of the flyers. Please avoid adding Kark. It's honestly so fun to play against. Oh no, I'm gonna add Repti's Kark. If Repti's Kark is better bleeder than Titan. I don't know. We'll have to see. If it's a better bleeder than Titan, then it will likely not be as strong as Titan, damage-wise. Because it is going to be smaller than Titan, and I think smaller than Acro as well. So that's why I'm balancing as if it's like Mapusaurus or something. But yeah, we can definitely change things around with Theory. I'm totally down for that. I think Theory should be a glass cannon. Tons of damage and bleed, but not very tanky. Yeah, because I kind of like how Theory is in Isle Legacy. Like, it does a lot of damage, it does a lot of bleed, and it's pretty agile. But Fairy's not glassy already. It's got the same health as Rex and Giga. How much combat weight do the other sub-apexes have? Usually in the range of like 4,000 to 5,000 for the other sub-apexes. Hold on, let me pull up the stat sheets real quick. Stat change log modded roster. And then sub-apex. Here we go. So Carcharodontosaurus is thought to have... We're going to give it... Therida's bleed and legacy? Yeah. Theri's like the bleeder. It has way more bleed than like Giga or Rex or anything else. Therida's a crap ton of bleed and legacy. As it should. It should be a bleeder. Yeah, every dino does bleed, but certain dinosaurs are way better at it, like Giga, Theri, Allo. But Kark is going to be 6,000 combat weight and 800 HP. And Montosaurus Regalis is going to be 5,000 combat weight and 800 HP. Pachyrhino is going to be 5,500 combat weight and 750 HP, which might change. Most of these are vanilla, but for Carcharodontosaurus I was making a guess, because we don't have the stat sheets for Repti's Kark yet. Para is going to be 5,500 combat weight and 800 HP, because we're going to be using KTO's Para when that comes out, because the PT Para is way oversized. And then Prognathodon is going to be 5,700 combat weight and 700 HP. I was always going to add Pachyrhino. Pachyrhino is awesome. Torvosaurus is going to be 4,500 combat weight and 700 HP. And then Yangtzuanosaurus is going to be 4,500 combat weight and 600 HP. And then the sub-apexes for the base roster... Amargasaurus is going to be 4,000 combat weight and 800 HP. Anodontosaurus is going to be 4,000 combat weight, 4,500 combat weight and 775 HP, which might get buffed. Hatzegopteryx is going to be 3,100 combat weight and 600 HP. Iguanodon is going to be 4,000 combat weight and 850 HP. Miragaia is going to be 3,500 combat weight and 700 HP. Sarcosuchus is going to be 4,500 combat weight and 575 HP. Stegosaurus is going to be 5,500 combat weight, 650 HP, and Suchomimus will be 4,500 combat weight and 700 HP. Because Sucho is going to be able to buff its combat weight to 5,000. Which is kind of a reference to the fact that our modern estimates for Sucho are placed at around 4 to 5 tons for Suchomimus. Although we're not doing the accurate combat weights anymore. And I'm going to remove the combat weight debuff on Sucho's hide. That one hide, the land hide for Sucho, I'm going to remove that combat weight debuff, because that's just stupid. Oh, wait. Or no. I just keep it from taking off too much combat weight. I can just keep the combat weight debuff. That way, if it runs a land build, it can go Allo and Dasp and things like that will be able to go band for band with it. I haven't started with like specific stats for some of the other dinosaurs, mainly because I haven't like seen much on what I would change. A lot of this stuff just hasn't gotten a TLC yet, which is mainly why I haven't touched it. Like the base game Apexes, I have played plenty of times, so I kind of know what they all could use. They're all going to weigh about the same, except for Spino being less than the other Apexes because of its armor, which we could buff it. Yes, I have seen the Irritator for Evolution 3. It looks amazing. I can't wait to see what else they put in the Wetlands pack. And Dinochirus is coming for free in that update. It's going to be cool. Speaking of Dinochirus, I'm not sure what to do with Dinochirus. Gonna be honest. I have it at 6,000 combat weight and 900 HP. And the waterlogged combat weight buff is gonna buff it to 6,500. It's just these buffs on these hides, they really mess up balancing. Although what I could do is I could remove the buffs and debuffs for the combat weight in the hides just to make the balancing more consistent. Except for Suko. For Suko, the hide thing is fine. Is it possible to nerf Spino's armor? Yes, yes I can, but given that that's part of like Spino's main playstyle, I don't think it's a good idea. Plus, if I nerf its armor, what's it going to do against Deinosuchus? All I'm saying. But for the Apexes, Bars Boldia is going to be 6,500 combat weight, 1,000 HP, decreased all AoE radiuses, reduced kick cooldown to 2 seconds, and reduced the sweep damage to 60. Yeah, Spino can buff its armor out the freaking wazoo. Deinocheirus, on top of already having like 1,000 HP. It's insane. And then Deinocheirus, 6,000 combat weight, 900 HP, increased waterlog buff to 500 combat weight, increased claw attack to 40 damage. That way, when you're using it on land and the other target isn't wet, it's 80 damage. And then increased rending claws damage to 30, increased claw barrage damage to 25. So each of those claws is going to do 25 damage in that claw barrage. I think should have slightly less armor because I don't want to deal with the cringe land armor Spinos. Maybe. We'll see. And then Eotrike, 6,500 combat weight. The armored Eo will not be in the server because of this new balancing stuff. Because armored Eo doesn't really add anything when we can just have base game EO. It's just kind of fine the way it is. Eotrike's going to be 6,500 combat weight, 800 HP, added 0.05 bleed to Horn Swipe, increased Horn Swipe damage to 70, increased Head Slam damage to 90. Spinosaurus, 6,400 combat weight, 1,000 HP, added 0.05 bleed to Claw Attack, reduced Bite cooldown to 1 second, and reduced Sweep Water cooldown to 10 seconds. Yeah, I buffed Spino's tail attack. It's more spammable in the water now. You don't have to wait for God knows how long to use it again. Tyrannosaurus, 6,500 combat weight, 800 HP, increased bite damage to 75, increased crushing bite damage to 60, increased bone snap damage to 100, increased clamp damage to 40, reduced killing blows buff to 10%, increased chew damage to 80%, increased blood rivalry duration to 60 seconds, reduced terrible roar cooldown to 120 seconds, and then reduced ravenous cooldown to 60 seconds. And then Tyrannotitan, 6,500 combat weight, 800 HP, increased bite damage to 50, increased heavy bite damage to 120, because Feast will make it 60. Reduce juke cooldown to 7 seconds. Reduce dash cooldown to 15 seconds. Reduce blood chilling roar to 150 seconds for the cooldown. Reduce terrifying presence cooldown to 135 seconds. Increase blood soaked buff to 80%. So that would be 80% increased stamina recovery rather than the 40, because you barely even notice the stamina recovery with the 40% increase. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Increase resilient skills buff to 30%. So yeah, those are the apexes. The base roster. But yeah, you bring up a good point. I could just nerf Spino's health and then buff its combat weight to match the other apexes. I'm kind of bored. I want to go fight something. Although I'm not really sure how to handle Zhu Cheng, honestly, on the server. Because I'm not gonna lie. Do we have Zhu Cheng or do we have PT Rex as the second large Tyrannosaurid? I think we do Zhu Cheng. That took my entire stamina bar. What the f... Are we serious? Nah, that's definitely getting changed. This is what I mean. Like, Clamp isn't fun when they just put so many restrictions on it. PT Rex suffers from the same problems. Honestly, by the time the server comes out, Zhu Cheng will probably get its DLC, but I think I'm gonna act like PT Rex will be on the server until then. And the thing is, Zhu Cheng is gonna have a different kit, yeah. Server won't be out when ZRX DLC out. Yeah. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Nobody on this server can fight by themselves. They need a mega pack of DB Gigas. Oh, shoot. Hold up. Come on. Get up. Here we go. What? Huh? What the frick just happened? You might want to do the slay command. I don't know what just happened. I have no idea what just happened there. Let's run that back. That is an insane amount of damage. Yeah, doesn't matter because he's just got an AoE there. No, I'm just dead. Yeah, solo Zhu Cheng can't beat a bars. There's no way. You can't kill that thing. That damage is ridiculous. GG's, I guess. Like, oh my, holy lag spike. I almost beat both of them. Oh, hello. Yeah. Zhu Cheng just can't beat a bars. Whatever. You need two Zhu Chengs for a bars. Which, I mean, I guess it makes sense considering it's a Shantangosaurus stand-in. What in the lag? What? Look at the lag spikes. My god, Amber's connection is terrible. Can you only win by third partying and having a numbers advantage, dude? Yeah. Oh, there's a web on the floor. What the f... If anybody wants to fight my Zucheng on their Spino, I'd be happy to. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna fight this Spino real quick. Hey, he's actually using claw attack. GG's. Holy. Yeah, with Zhu Cheng, when you're fighting a Spino, you have to tail ride. You cannot trade with the Spino. You have to stay behind it 24/7, 365. You had a face tank build. Yeah, that's the thing. Most Spinos do run that because that is the best all-rounder Spino build. That's why you got to stay behind it. Spino doesn't turn like a truck. You just gotta use your turning wisely. You know, brake checks, things like that. Probably won't have any more time for another duel because the server's gonna reset. We could try to rematch if you want. The server's probably gonna restart, though. Why am I walking that way? I don't want to go that way. I'm not trying to. Yeah, there's nothing I can do there. Come on. Yes! Oh my god! By the barest skin of my balls, I was able to pull that off. Holy crap. Why am I not running tail attack? If I ran tail attack there, I would have died. I'm running wild card. Gives you better turning. It's all round turning. Oh man, GG's. I know I can cancel the stomp, but at the same time, I need that turning. I need it because Zhu Cheng's turning is really butt. Zhu Cheng's turning is butt. Yeah, dude, I was like, there was barely any red in my health bar. I think the reason it says 0 is because I was in the decimals. You had me in the decimals of HP, bro. Oh my god. I was so close to death. That was such a good fight. GG's. Oh man. Should we go back on Amber when the server's back up and get some more Zhu Cheng fights, or do we go on Crimson? Zhu Cheng decreases your turning with its charge bite. That's what its charge bite status effect does. It reduces your maneuverability. Yeah, that's Zhu Cheng's playstyle. Go to Crimson. Here, I'm gonna go take a pee pee, and I will be back to check on the. I'm back. Sorry, it took me a hot minute. But we're gonna hop back in. I'm gonna do maybe one or two more Zuchang fights. And then after that, we'll do DB Dino for a few minutes. And then we'll go hop on Crimson. Actually, I think I'll do a separate stream with Crimson later. Because in a few hours it'll be about dinner time. I'm already getting a little hungry. GG's. I think both of us could have played that better. Ah, shoot. You were slow because that's what the Zuchang debuff does to you. That charge bite debuffs your speed and mobility. Given how squishy Zuchang is, it's kind of needed. What happened to my charge bite there? Wow. Love it. Love when my abilities bug out when I need them. My charge bite just didn't work. I don't know why, but it didn't. If you're down for it, I'd like to run that back. I don't know what happened to my charge bite there. Decided to have an aneurysm when I needed to use it. Not even sure how that hit him, but... Charge bite bugged again. Love to see it. Yeah, there's nothing I can do when my abilities don't work. Love it when my abilities just bug out and keep me from, you know, actually using them correctly. Like, do you guys keep seeing that? Where my charge bite just, like, gets canceled by nothing? Really pisses me off. It happens on a lot of dinosaurs, but it just happened twice. Fighting the same dinosaur, being played by the same guy while I'm playing as the same dinosaur on the same server. It's definitely an issue with the dinosaur. I want that Zhu Cheng TLC so bad. Like, I'd move forward and hit you, but... I'm just dead now. Never mind, I clutched. Oh boy. Yeah, I think I found the strategy. The strategy when you're fighting other Apexes is run in, crushing bite, get behind, like, charge bite, run in, hit him, stomp, like when you're out of the way, run away, charge bite, hit him with a stomp, you know, stuff like that. I think that's the best way to handle it. Or at least things with juke. Does anybody want to fight me as DB Acro? Because I remember DB Acro being a really fun fight. Because it's also a really strong brawler. And Kark is also a pretty good fight. Stopped at like a quarter of my health. Yeah, it's because I'm running killing blows, and when I hit you with the crushing bite, and then I hit you with the stomp, it does 20% increased damage. And I'm running the subspecies that gives me 6% increased attack damage, so it's 26% increased attack damage on my stomp. Acro is good. What are you talking about? Acro does high damage, it's decently tanky. It's got a lot of bleed, it's very fast, pretty agile, has Titan's turning. Okay, but its precise turning is very good. Somebody could fight me on DB Kark, yeah. If they wanted. Guess I'm fighting the Tyranno Titan again. Yeah, I found the strat. It's really cheesy, but you can't really go band for band in a brawling match with a Tyranno Titan, especially because I'm pretty sure he's running a damage build. Damage build Titan is not something you want to go band for band with as a Zhu Cheng. You really got to bide your time and only hit him with strong attacks. Because Zhu Cheng, while it does way less, it does more damage. If you use your abilities right. I sidestepped your heavy bites. Again, bro. Fuck. Who's the Zhu Cheng? That's a good skin, by the way. I saw you were talking about it in Discord. It's the exact same thing that happened with your charge bites. I don't know what it is. Does anybody want to fight me as like Acro or Kark or something? I should probably take a screenshot of the build. See, this is the problem with Kark. Its agility is so good. Yeah, I can't win here. He's just gonna spam knockback. Nah, Crushing Bite isn't gonna help at all. Because it doesn't do anything to his turning, and it does really crap damage. Here, let's try that again. Oh wait, his debuff thing is gonna be... Can we PvP? Sure we can. He's not gonna have his buff call this fight, though. Hey, there we go. GG's. Was this the acro that wanted to fight me? What's your username? You could just send me a dual invite. It's in the local chat. You should be able to see it in the local chat. I don't know. Or you can go into social and type in iron and it'll show my name. Okay. Jason CR 1980. Okay. Oh, what up? Gonna duel this guy real quick. Not even sure how that bone broke, but alright. Oh, this time it was a slaughter. GG's. That initial charge bite is probably what sealed the deal. What did you say your name was? Duel Jason CR 1980. There we go. Then you just do exclamation point A in local chat. We can get it going. Alright. I did not want to turn that way. GG's. It was a good fight. I almost fumbled at the end there. I don't know why I turned that way. I didn't want to turn that way. Excuse me. Alright, but anyway. We could probably get into DB Dino now. Now, from what I remember, the best build for DB Dino goes something like this. Trying speed and stamina. Stamina regeneration. Let me check. I have to sit to regen stam? That's stupid. Alright. Does anybody want to fight my Dino? I'm actually going to go look at its stats real quick. First of all, it's 4,000. It's 5,400 combat weight, then 800 HP, and then if I go down, let's see, bite damage is 55. Seriously? Wow, they mega nerfed Dino. Wow, I'm I'm gonna die. Oh, GG's, holy crap. I did not expect to win that. Okay, since DB Dino can bypass armor, I think that's mainly what carried me here. Is the Shell Crusher. Because I can bypass his armor. Let me see, where's Bone Snap damage. Ooh, Bone Snap does 85 damage. I'm gonna have to try that. And then... Are you running the thing that gives you armor stacks? Oh, I'm looking at Dino's stats right now. They've got curve overrides for its mudslide that it's gonna get. Huh. Oh yeah. Yeah. This Armor Crusher bite, definitely the go-to. Definitely the go-to. 115 damage. This alt bite does 115 damage. Yikes. Yeah, that is most definitely the bite to go for. That is so much damage. Well, keep in mind that Dino weighs less than other things as well, so it kind of needs that to punch up. Now would you fight? Yeah. Here, I can fight your Kark right now. Oh, it'll heal you when you accept the duel request. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight an armored EO. I'm just gonna die. It's still got old stats, so it's got the old like 6,000 combat weight and everything. Here, I can send you another invite. There you go. How? I'm gonna die here. There's no way I can clutch this. Yeah, Kark's too strong, dude. I can't. You can't beat it, dude. There's no way. Unless I use the charge bite. Could try that. GG's. Here. I'm gonna try a different build. Okay, this should be interesting. GG's. I found the bleeder counter build. Yeah, so this is the anti-bleed build. That bone break was so clean. That was so crispy. Do I want to fight a bars? Ooh. It is balanced. It's not OP. I just played that very well. You got me pretty low. I just found a build that's able to counter bleeders. Sure, I'll fight a bars. Not gonna be happy about it though. I can't even see your entire chat. Well, show it to me. Literally sucked you in. What do you mean? Yeah, you sent it. What? I'm not sure I could win this. How? Yeah, there's no way you can beat a bars. Bars is just ridiculous. Dino is not beating a bars. GG's. Bars is just too maneuverable. It does so much damage. Why does bars do that so much damage? I'll try this. I'll try this build. Oh, GG's. It's a close fight. It's because of the armor piercing bite. Armor piercing bite does a bunch of damage, and I wouldn't let you keep up the bleed for very long. When you got enough distance, I would sit down. Although it didn't work all the time, because I wasn't using resilient scales. GG's though. GG's. It was a good fight. No, it doesn't need a nerf. Relax, gang. Does not need a nerf. You barely lost that. If I took one more bite, I would have died. You did very good. You should be proud of what you did. I'm just pretty good at DB Dino. With DB Dino, it's a lot of stamina management because it doesn't regenerate stamina on land. You have to sit down to do that. It's really stupid. I sent you the duel request. Yeah, Kian, I sent you the duel request. I'm gonna die. Yeah, KTO is just stronger. Because they nerfed DB Dino's damage. So KTO is just more powerful. Even if I do cancel his charge bite, I just can't win that. Yeah. Oh, I'm definitely losing this one. Divine Beast Dino used to be the stronger one, but not anymore. Yeah, I was definitely losing a T-Rex fight. DB Dino cannot fight a T-Rex. Probably not going to be able to beat a Giga either. Giga's just as strong. Yeah, Dino's counter is most definitely T-Rex. Yeah, DB Dino got a bite nerf. I'm also pretty sure that Zhu Cheng is going to kill me as well. Apex Tyrannosaurids are definitely going to kill Dino, which is totally fair. I'm probably going to lose to a Spino as well. Probably in the water, too. Yeah, that's the thing. It's able to counter bleeders if it plays correctly. Plus, it's armored, so it doesn't take too much bleed anyways, and it's able to sit it off pretty easily. Because, you know, it's a giant alligator. So you can't bleed it out as easy. I'm glad that bleeders can actually have some counters. Like, Dino is a bleeder counter. T-Rex should be a bleeder counter. So should Dasp, but they're not. Surprisingly, Alio is a really good conch counter. Alio kicks the crap out of Concavenator. It's actually insane. Because the Alio can't bleed it out. The Conch can't bleed the Alio out. Because the Alio can just keep up the damage by running after it. Because Alio's faster. What else do y'all want to fight me as? Iguanodon could be interesting, because Iguanodon can punch up above its weight class. Although, I do think that Raytree hypes up Iguanodon a bit too much. That John is not beating my T-Rex. If a T-Rex plays correctly, an Iguanodon should not beat you. But Dino could be a different story. Because I have less freedom of mobility with Dino. Oh, and then there's Acro too. Also, look at the size difference. KT Odino's bigger. Any other fights you guys want to do? Oh. I have to fight God now. Whoa, that almost got you. Whew. Ooh, you almost got snatched. Got him. That's going in the video, by the way. What else could I fight? Definitely not Armordio. Armordio would destroy me. Yeah, I'm thinking Iguanodon, Zukomouse would probably lose. Amarga might be interesting. Anno could be interesting. Although the knockback, yeah, maybe not. Is it just sit down spam knockback? Giga, I'd probably lose. Acro could be interesting. Kark could be interesting. Stegosaurus, ooh. Let me switch this up real quick. There we go. How did that count as a body shot? I'm definitely losing this. My God, that's insane damage. How? I'm just gonna die here because Stego is stupid. Yeah, I might as well just, bleed to death here. Yeah. I can't fight something when its hitbox defies all logic. My God. He landed all three of those somehow. One of them, yeah, totally should have, hit me. The other two, absolutely not. That was dumb. Let me run that back. Hopefully the hitboxes actually work. Yep, I know it. Average Triceratops player. What? Did you guys see that? Oh my god. I love how I don't regenerate stamina on land, because that totally makes sense. Stego's just dumb. Such a dumb playable dude. Like, can we get a TLC for Stego already? It is unbelievably broken. Yeah, you can't win against Stego. Stego's broken. Stego's impossible to kill. If it's stupid hitbox and ridiculous damage doesn't kill you, the bleed certainly will. Acro's definitely fair, yeah. I'd say so. Yeah. Like, you'll get the Stego death scar, but, like, you'll never kill it. That hitbox is so dumb. Margosaurus. Alright. Love that. Nowhere near me. Still hit me, though. Amargasaurus. I hate Amargasaurus the most. Out of everything in the official roster, I hate Amargasaurus the most. I mean, look at this. My God. That's not a full bone break, because why would it be? Do you see? Do you guys not see Amargasaurus just being overpowered? None of these tail attacks are hitting me. He could just sit back on the other edge of the map and just constantly hit me. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I do. He's just gonna hit me constantly with those. There's no way I win this. See? Like, doesn't have to come anywhere near me. Yep. Need some stamina. Nowhere near me. Like I don't understand the hitbox on that tail attack. They need to fix it. It's so terrible. Oh my god. How is he not dead yet? There we go. God! You see why I hate Amargasaurus so much? Like, people wonder why I just despise Amargasaurus. That is exactly why. We're gonna do an aquatic duel. Adversary located. What is my water movement? I'm trying to go up. I'm just dead here. Like, Dino sucks in the water. Like, I'm never gonna hit that. Ever. Because he can just hit me with knockback and then hit me with a bunch of damage and tank every hit you throw at him. Because Dino sucks in the water. I can't deal with how bad Dino is in the water. You can't beat a Spino. I mean, I'll try it again with Drench Blows because I wasn't running that, but it's not going to help. Oh. I thought I did an aquatic duel. Whatever, let me just lose this real quick. Oh. Oh. It's gonna be close. because that hit me. Sure. I love having no stam regen. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, there we go. God almighty. GG's. Yes, I have heard. I saw the trailer for it. I got him with the tail attack. GG's. He was using the armor piercing thing, which is probably why he did more damage. Okay, bro. Does the Pertosaurus one give you more damage than the Dino, or what? Ah, so that's why. Ah, that's what it is. Okay. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum, 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 ba-da-dum. Ah, GG's. Alright. I do like how Dino gets red on the jaws when you bite something. Well, I hit you initially with the ambush. Like, at the start of the fight, I hit you with this, the Shell Crusher, combined with the 25% boost from ambush. So I got a damage lead on you. And I got some headshots. I went for headshots and using that ambush at the beginning of the fight. That's what got me the win. This is the build I'm running. Well, it's because of how the ability works. Your first attack when not in combat deals 25% increased damage. And I hit you first, which meant I put us in combat, meaning you can't use the ambush. I essentially just turned off your ambush, pretty much. And then I went for weak spots, because you still did more base damage than me because of your subspecies. Yeah, I'm just dead. I don't know why your thing all of a sudden did like double the damage. That was an insane damage amount. We were already like in combat, but then you still got a damage boost? I don't even understand what happened there. You got a ludicrous damage increase at the end there. That's whatever. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Anything else? Anybody want to fight as anything else? PT Rex might be a bit much, but sure, we can try it. What? Tail hit does full body damage. Love to see it. Fantastic hitboxes, PT. Brother hit me on my tail and then did a body shot worth of damage. It's ridiculous. Zuchen could be interesting, but I feel like I'd just lose that. Iguanodon, Dunakyrus, Bars and Eotrike. I already beat an Eotrike, not an attack build Eotrike. I haven't beaten attack build Eotrike, but defense build Eotrike I have beaten. Time on stream, it looks like I hit your tail on the screen. I did hit, like, yeah, you hit, like, the big portion of my tail there. That's what you hit. The part that I'm wiggling right now. That's what you hit. And you did a body shot worth of damage. It was insane. I feel like I'd get destroyed by a DB Giga. What? Oh, this is somebody in stream. Are you wanting a duel, or what's going on? Because if I duel you, I gotta switch a build. How many Dino clips do I have? Let me see. Quite a few. Okay. Well, if we're not going to do any more duels, then I am going to end stream. Thanks, y'all, for pulling up to the stream. I appreciate it. But I have to go. I am hungry, and I'm going to go cook some dinner. So I will see y'all in the next one. I might start up another stream later. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. Stay tuned for next time, y'all. God bless.